I did a video yesterday and I asked my audience to submit questions. I was
Cool.
telling you before. And I picked a bunch of them, and I'll take the top few
Great.
that I think are interesting that maybe no one's really ever asked you. So
Good,
hopefully these are new questions for you. This is from Ryan Evers, who said, what is the one thing you're still vulnerable about despite all your success you have, and what still makes you uncomfortable that a lot of people don't know about? Is there anything?
What makes me uncomfortable?
Thing you're still vulnerable about despite all your success, or the thing
Well,
makes
I
you
would say
uncomfortable?
health, as strongly as it is. I had a real health scare this last year. I think you know I shared with you. I had mercury poisoning, and mercury mimics dementia. So it makes you lose your memory in the middle of talking, which I do 50-hour events with 10,000 people and never forget a thought. And I've had over the last year where I literally don't know where I am and what's going on in the middle of being in the room. Now, no one's seen it or known it because I ask afterwards because I'm pretty good at
Hiding it.
not hiding it, but my mind works so fast I can put something else in there. But that's been really rough. And then the other part, and so you feel vulnerable. It's happened twice when I was speaking to you today. Felt like, did I say this before? Because I've done a bunch of interviews. And so it popped in my head just for a minute. Did I say that? I'm not sure I said that. And so just for a moment, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to only being here with you or with them. I'm not in my head. So I'm down. I went from 123 in mercury on a 0 to 5 scale. It was the highest mercury they measured, where they thought I should be dead. And it took me a year, and I'm down to now 9 on a 0 to 5 scale. So it's still there, but I'm almost done. So there's great vulnerability in that. But outside the physical, I really don't feel that. And I'm not being like I'm indestructible or some bullshit like that. It's just everything is a habit. Worrying's a habit. Fear is a habit. I'm pretty comfortable in who I am. I'm 56 years old, I'll be 57 in a few days. I've lived a lot of life. So I've buried, 3 fathers and a mother. I've been told I have a tumor in my brain. I'm going to die. I've had companies that were near the edge financially and was able to turn them around. I've faced enough things right now that it's not I'm so strong or cool or some shit. It's just that I've faced all those things so many times that my threshold of control is much higher than most people's. Because, I made it through how do I keep the doors open? I need $50,000 and I don't have 50,000 to 5 million to at one point 120 million I needed because 2 of my partners went broke and I was holding the bag, to now I'm doing 5 billion. Right. And I only did that because I made it through those thresholds. So I'm pretty comfortable with most things, but I think there's vulnerability in health. And also I love my wife so much, I can't imagine losing her, and she's in good health, but those things would feel vulnerable to me.
Sure. Well, thanks for sharing. I love it.